Case Studies in Security Leadership, Episode 1. One of the biggest mistakes organizations make is believing that placing a firearm on someone's hip automatically creates an emergency response capability. It doesn't. Several years ago, I was asked to evaluate the security program for a major international financial institution. One of the first questions I asked was a simple one. If an active threat entered one of your facilities today, what would you realistically expect your armed security personnel to accomplish before law enforcement arrived? The answer became very clear. The existing program wasn't designed to respond to a dynamic critical incident. It was designed to deter one. And there is a significant difference between deterrence and response. That's when I knew we needed to rethink the entire program, not by making small improvements, but by completely redesigning the role. We created what became known as the Armed Tactical Response Supervisor. This wasn't simply a new title, it was an entirely different philosophy. Instead of asking, can this individual carry a firearm? We asked, can this individual lead during the worst day this organization could ever experience? That changed everything. The first step was developing completely new hiring standards. We looked for maturity, sound judgment, emotional stability, leadership under pressure, physical capability, excellent communication skills, the ability to solve complex problems under stress, and perhaps most importantly, the ability to make critical decisions when every second matters. We weren't looking for armed guards. We were selecting emergency response leaders. Once we established the hiring criteria, we completely redesigned the training philosophy. Our objective wasn't simply teaching someone how to shoot, it was preparing professionals to respond. That meant tactical movement, scenario-based decision-making, emergency medical response, leadership, communications, threat assessment, team coordination, and understanding how to stabilize an incident until law enforcement assumed command. After evaluating multiple options, we partnered with an elite tactical training organization whose philosophy aligned with our vision. Together, we built a comprehensive training and sustainment program that emphasized continuous development, not one-time certification. The difference was remarkable. Every tactical response supervisor completed rigorous baseline training before advancing into specialized tactical response instruction. Then they returned regularly for sustainment training designed to challenge decision-making, reinforce critical skills, and ensure they remained operationally ready. But perhaps the greatest transformation wasn't tactical, it was organizational. These professionals became leaders during emergencies. They understood the facility. They understood emergency communications. They coordinated directly with the Global Security Operations Center. They managed evacuations, directed lockdowns, provided emergency medical care, communicated with responding law enforcement, and became an integrated part of the organization's overall emergency response strategy. The result wasn't simply a better armed officer program, it was an entirely new emergency response capability. That experience reinforced something I've believed throughout my career. Too many organizations purchase security. What they really need is response capability, because security isn't measured by how many officers stand at a post. It's measured by how effectively your organization responds when everything goes wrong. For nearly 5 decades, that's been my philosophy. Build people, build leadership, build capability, because when the unthinkable happens, preparation changes outcomes. I'm Steve Summers. Thank you for watching. I look forward to sharing another lesson from nearly 50 years of helping organizations build stronger, safer, and more resilient security programs.